In an experiment, scientists gave participants a choice: receive 10 guaranteed electric shocks or wait and not know whether they'd be shocked at all. Most people chose the shocks, 10 of them. Certain pain over uncertainty. Your brain doesn't fear pain, it fears not knowing. Here's why: when you face uncertainty, a region called the amygdala fires as if you're facing a real threat. But simultaneously, your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational thinking, partially shuts down. Think of it like driving a car where the fuel gauge shows no reading at all. Not empty, just blank. Your brain panics harder than if the needle were in the red. Because your brain doesn't treat ambiguity as a problem to solve, it treats it as a survival emergency. To understand why, go back 200,000 years. Your ancestor hears a rustle in the savanna grass. Wind or lion. The ones who instantly assumed danger survived even when they were wrong. The ones who paused to analyze were eaten before they reached a conclusion. Your brain evolved to hate the unclear because in a survival environment, ambiguity meant death. That same ancient circuitry is still running in your skull right now. Even when the threat is just an unanswered text message or a test result you're still waiting on. Buddhism calls this the suffering of not getting what we cling to, and what we cling to most desperately is certainty itself, in a world that is fundamentally impermanent. But the deeper insight lies in a concept from Vipassana meditation called upekkha, equanimity. Not indifference, but the capacity to stand steady inside the not knowing, without being hijacked by the amygdala's false alarm. Zhuangzi called this Yuang, sitting and forgetting, releasing the need to control outcomes. The convergence is striking. Neuroscience says your brain manufactures suffering to fill an information void. Buddhist wisdom says that void doesn't need to be filled, it only needs to be witnessed without reaction. So here's one thing you can do today. The next time you pick up your phone just to check if anything happened, pause for 3 seconds, breathe in, and ask yourself, am I running from uncertainty right now, or do I actually need this information? Those 3 seconds are the distance between your primitive brain and awakened awareness. And that's where real freedom begins.